So I'm not sure if everyone knows how important Turning Point is as an organization. You've all heard of Charlie Kirk, but I do talk to people who haven't heard of Turning Point. Anyway, they have a campaign arm called Turning Point Action, which was very vital in getting President Trump elected. So I'd like to introduce Anthony Sagen from Turning Point Action.
Hello, Republican women of Naples and men. So Turning Point Action, we were monumental in electing Trump in the 2024 election. We had the country's biggest Chase the Vote program, which was very effective. That's why we're continuing to do this. I just got back from Wisconsin. We were the only ones there. We were shorthanded, so we were not successful there, but we did retain seats here in Florida. So what we do is we're a grassroots organization, and we mobilize people at the precinct level to get out and just do door knocking with our app, and it's super easy. I'm going to blow through this quickly because I got 7 minutes. Coalitions. Right now, we're recruiting members of the community. I'm in Miami and Fort Lauderdale, and we're recruiting people to do that with the app. And they'll have meetings, and then they'll recruit other people to be coalition leaders in their precincts, in their districts. So these are our things: identify, register, inspire, mobilize. So we're essentially force multiplying all over the country. And then when we do that, boom, Trump wins as a result. Yeah. And we need to be doing this, especially now. They call it a refractory period since we won the election. You know, people are like, oh my God, or like, we won, we're kind of drunk on victory. But you can never underestimate the Democrats, because then Wisconsin happens and Turning Point Action is the only one there trying to make things happen. Oh. Okay. So that's what we want to inspire people to do it in their state, in their district, in their precinct from the ground up. And this is what we have at our events. We'll have certain games or free food or a speaker, and they vary in sizes. In Fort Lauderdale, we've had Roger Stone come. We've had people come out and speak. And the purpose of joining a coalition is you can network with other people and mobilize more of the vote chasing methods. We'll give activist grants to people who are non-Turning Point employees to host these events, so then they could teach people how to use the app. And then once an election does happen, like the primaries, they can mobilize those people. So hundreds of people or dozens or however many they could get to go door knocking, and it's very effective, and that's why we do it. Activism grants. So the bigger the event, the more we'll get approved for. Application training. These are what some of the events look like at certain venues. That one I think is in Wisconsin, in Georgia, Atlanta, I believe. That's Driana Sixo. I work with her. That one, actually, I took that picture on the bottom right. That was during the general election. Yeah, had to learn a little bit of Spanish moving back to Miami. And these are the coalitions that we have. Healthy Americans, that's a new one, RFK. We had a Dump the Dyes campaign. I made a little video about that. These are what they stand for. Clean eating, reforming the FDA, that's a great one. That's a really good thing. Gen Z, that's our most popular one right now. I go to FIU to recruit a lot of the students there. They're really into it. They like having events. And the Moms Coalition, they want to have school choice, super important. Faith Coalition, we're growing that one also in Miami. Yep. Latino Coalition, also big in South Florida. Go figure. And this is what they stand for: economic opportunity, promoting Hispanic businesses, family values. Yeah. Black Americans Coalition, that's Candace Owens. That one we're not growing at the moment in Miami. And this one actually, I would consider this one the most important one because agriculture is super big. And Trump has been really great with the farmers. So I have to head out to a Homestead a bit more to recruit for that. And the Teachers Coalition. Educators Coalition. And so this is the method that we use to sign people up, so then they'll become a precinct person, and they'll use the app to do the door knocking, and it's super simple and it's effective, and the app is free. So if anyone needs this to engage with low propensity Republican voters, it's super easy to use. It actually generates a map of where to go to and a script, and you can even make calls or texts. And we did that in Wisconsin. It was called Commit 100, and for out-of-state races, people can call in from all over the country to people who are low propensity Republican voters, and it's worked great. This is our TP Coalitions on Instagram, also really big with Gen Z. And thank you so much. I think I was actually under 7 minutes. Great. Yeah, very cool. So you could go right now on your phones to, you can Google it, just tpaction.com, download the app, or you can go to the App Store. And if anyone needs it for their campaigns, no matter what it is, no matter how big it is a free app, and it's great to use. So if you want any more information, I'll be sitting right there, and thanks for having me.